What's going on, guys? So today the main company we're going to be talking about is Aphria, because Aphria pretty much brought up most of the marijuana sector. But on top of that, we're going to be talking target prices. So we have Aphria's new target price, we have HEXO's new target price, we have Tilray's new target price, Cronos, Canopy, Aurora, Organigram, and maybe I missed a couple companies, but we're going to be talking target prices, all the new May 2019 target prices for all these companies. Before we get this video started, leave me in the comment section what you think about these target prices. Which company are you keeping an eye on? Which company do you plan on selling or buying? And while we're at it, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button, and let's get this video started. So right here we're looking at Aphria stock in American dollars. Right now Aphria is currently sitting at $7.35 American, up 14.66%. And as you can see right here, I have this red line that I've previously drawn in the past, and this is what I considered a strong buy. So Aphria hit this line and immediately bounced back up. And actually, if you zoom in, it kind of looks like Aphria gaps up, and they seem to be a little bit overbought right now. So I won't be surprised to see a pullback, and it does seem like Aphria is currently down only 0.07% in the post market right now. But either way, Aphria had a nice little run today, up 14.6%, and brought pretty much the whole sector up. We're going to look at Aphria in Canadian dollars as well. Same thing, it bounced off this support line at around $11.70. In the Canadian dollars, Aphria is now sitting at $9.88, up 14.62%. We're going to be looking at Aphria in the post market, currently down 0.95%. I'm just going to refresh this real quick. So yeah, Aphria is currently down 6 cents in the post market. Also, I do want to look at the 50-day moving averages and the Bollinger Band. Someone's probably going to correct me in the comment section on how I say it. I say it how I say it. I say it wrong. I say it right. But yeah, Aphria here, we see the 50-day moving average and the Bollinger Bands cross. Aphria had a nice run. They crossed here. They had a nice pullback. I'm looking to see these two lines cross eventually, and in a way that confirms to me that Aphria will be getting ready to make another nice run. But either way, let's move on to the article before we get into these target prices, which is Aphria leads cannabis stocks higher after Jeffrey starts coverage with a buy rating. Aphria Inc. soared 14% on Friday to lead the cannabis sector after Jeffrey started coverage of the stock with a buy rating. On our strategic scoreboard, Aphria scores highly and is third overall behind only Canopy and Aurora. Bennett wrote in a note to clients, despite its strong global outlook, its valuation is the cheapest across our space, with allegations around inflated assets insider deals weighing it. So Aphria has weathered a scandal surrounding its acquisition last year of Latin Holdings after long short sellers said the deal was overpriced and that insiders were undisclosed beneficiaries. The company formed a special committee to investigate those allegations and concluded that there were conflicts of interest for some board members. So we know all about those scandals. We know all about the short sellers. I covered that months ago when the whole Aphria crash happened, and Aphria crashed real hard, and I was picking up some Aphria shares as it was going down. So right now, Aphria, I do have a decent position in Aphria, and I'm currently up 12% on that position. So I was hoping that Aphria would dip a little lower so I could pick up more shares, but I did not buy at my strong buy support line because I already have a pretty decent position at a better price. So we're going to look at the target prices for Aphria real quick. Right here we have Aphria, and we have 8 analysts have a buy rating, 1 analyst has a sell, and 2 analysts have a neutral. Aphria currently has a target price, a high target price of $26, an average target price of $16.78, and a low target price of $12, and that's a 12-month target price with a 69.79% upside, and this is in Canadian. And I'm going to look at another source for Aphria, which right here we have 4 analysts have a buy, and we have a high target price of $22.75, an average target price of $16.44, and a low target price of $14. So these target prices were a little higher than the last one. And while we're at it, we're going to go on to the next company, which is HEXO's new target price. So investors closely following the cannabis industry know that HEXO is one of the best performing stocks in the sector. The company has returned 87% since the start of this year. It's continued to hold onto its gains even amid the weakness in the sector. Let's look at the analyst target price for HEXO. So analyst consensus rating for HEXO in the current month is a buy. 4 analysts have given it a strong buy, while 8 have given it buys. One analyst has a hold on the stock and one has given it a sell. And now we're going to look at HEXO's target price, which HEXO has seen its consensus target price rise to $10.70 Canadian this month from $10.30 Canadian, translating to a 3.9% increase. HEXO closed at $8.90 Canadian on May 23rd, indicating a potential upside of 19%. So there you have it, HEXO's target price. We're going to move on to the next company, which is Canopy Growth. So Canopy Growth has a 5 analysts consider it a buy, 4 analysts consider it a hold. We have a target price, a high target price of $100 for Canopy Growth, an average target price for $70.86 for Canopy, and a low target price of $64. And let's just move on to the next company, which is Aurora Cannabis. I already covered Aurora Cannabis's target price, but since I'm doing a target price video, I might as well cover it again. So we have Aurora Cannabis analyst ratings. As of May 15th, analyst consensus rating on the stock was a buy. 4 analysts have a strong buy recommendation on the stock compared to 3 analysts in the previous period. Currently, 6 analysts have a buy recommendation on the stock compared to 5 in the previous period, and 2 analysts maintain a hold, while 1 analyst maintained a sell rating on the stock. So target price for Aurora Cannabis is currently $14.50 Canadian, which increased from $13.80 Canadian in the previous period. The median target price on the stock is $15 Canadian dollars. So Aurora Cannabis closed at $11.70 Canadian on May 15th, with a potential upside of 24% from the price convergence. And then we're going to move on to the next company, which is Cronos Group. So Cronos has experienced an increase in the number of analysts covering the stock. 6 analysts covered the stock at the beginning of the year compared to 11 analysts in May. Let's look at how analysts' rating have changed compared to previous periods. So in May, the consensus rating for Cronos was a sell, which largely remained unchanged from the previous month. Analysts have turned more bearish on the stock over the past 3 months. None of the analysts recommended a strong buy in May. 5 analysts have maintained a hold rating, which largely remained unchanged from the previous month. The number of analysts recommending a sell and strong sell also remained unchanged month over month at 3 and 2 analysts respectively. The new target price for HEXO remained bearish with a consensus sell month over month. The consensus target price took a hit. The company's consensus target price was $19.60 Canadian, lower compared to $21.80 Canadian dollars in April. So Cronos Group closed at $21.60 Canadian on May 22nd. So Cronos Group gained negative 3.7%. And now we're going to move on to one of the last companies, which is Tilray. Tilray target price. So we have Tilray ratings breakdown. We have 2 sell ratings, 6 hold ratings, 3 buy ratings, and 0 strong buy ratings. Consensus target price is $89.71, which has a 104% upside. And right now their consensus rating is a hold, and that's for Tilray. We're going to move on to the last company, which is Organigram. Organigram currently has 6 analysts with a buy rating, 1 analyst with a hold, 0 with a sell. We have a high target price of $15 Canadian, an average target price of $12.08, and a low target price of $9.50. And that's it for the target prices for all these companies. I'm just going to catch you up on some other stuff right here. We have 11 pod stocks now listed on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. So these are companies you can potentially add to your watch list. So I'm just going to skim right by them. The first one is Innovative Industrial Properties, ticker symbol IIPR. Second one, Cronos Group. Third one, Canopy Growth. Fourth one, Tilray. Fifth one, Aurora Cannabis. Then we have Aphria, HEXO, Village Farms International, ticker symbol VFF, and then we have CanTrust Holdings Inc., Green Lane Holdings, and then last but not least, Organigram Holdings. Also, I'm going to read another quick article, which is 7 marijuana stocks to play the CBD trend. So these are other companies you can add to your watch list, and we're just going to skim by these companies as well. And if you guys want to check out this article, you guys are welcome to type this out on your computer or phone. So Cronos Group is one of the companies. Second one is Aurora Cannabis. Third is Charlotte's Web, ticker symbol CWBHF. Fourth is Zynerba Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol ZYNE. Fifth is Canopy Growth. Sixth is GW Pharmaceuticals, which is GWPH. And last but not least, Horizons Marijuana Life Sciences ETF, ticker symbol HMLSF. And also I did find a pretty interesting article, which is 6 marijuana stocks with critical levels to watch. And in this article, they do some pretty good in that chart analysis, and you guys could check it out. I'm going to leave the link in the description, and they pretty much analyze all the big companies like Aphria, Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Cronos, Cannabis Sativa, ticker symbol CBDS, Horizons Marijuana Life ETF, ticker symbol HMLSF. And those are the 5 companies you guys can look at. If you guys are interested in any of those companies, check out this article. I do think the analysis on these companies, the chart analysis is very good, and I don't want to really go all over it because this is going to be a quick video, so you guys could definitely check that video out. Also, if I missed a company that you want to know a target price on, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know which companies you would like to see target prices on. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these target prices. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button. Have a good weekend and check out these videos while you're at it.